And one more thing that I wanted to tell you. You see, if we're talking about the possessive pronouns, it's logically if we want to ask this question, whose. For example, we see any object around us, or we see any person, and we want to ask, for example, whose is this phone, whose is this sister, whose is this student, and so on. So, as you can guess, in Russian language, we also have 4 different forms. So if in English we will say whose, in Russian this question will have 4 different variations. So for masculine nouns, for feminine nouns, and for neutral, and for plural nouns. For example, for masculine, we will say чей. For example, чей это зонт. Чей это зонт. You see, this question word чей again is related to the following noun. Зонт. Зонт is masculine. That's why you need to choose this question. Чей. Чей это зонт. And the answer can be это мой зонт. Это мой зонт. And here you see the translation of this question. It can help you to understand it better. So, for feminine nouns, we will say чья, чья, чья. For example, чья это сумка, чья это сумка. And the answer can be это моя сумка, моя сумка. As сумка is a feminine noun, we need to choose this variation of this question, чья, чья, not чей, right? It should be чья. And the answer will sound like моя, not мой, моя. And this is translation of this word, this phrase. For neutral nouns, we will ask чье, чье, чье. So, for example, чье это фото. Фото is neutral, that's why you need to say чье, чье это фото. For example, это мое фото. Это мое фото. And for plural nouns, we will ask this question, чьи, чьи, again with the last letter E. You see, it shows us that we're talking about form of plural. So, чьи, чьи это книги, чьи это книги. For example, это мои книги, это мои книги. And this is translation of this phrase. That's it. Now I will read these 4 questions and you repeat after me, please, so you can hear the difference and you will memorize them faster. So, masculine, чей, чей, feminine, чья, чья, neutral, чье, чье, and plural, чьи, чьи, чьи. You see, with the sound y between of these 2 sounds, чьи, чьи. That's it. And let's practice a little. Let's check yourself, like a summary. What could we learn today? So, for example, I want to ask this question: whose is this car? In Russian, in English, it will sound like this is my car. And how can we say it in Russian? So let's think logically. First, you need to think which noun should you choose, should you use if you want to describe this picture. So car means машина, машина. Our next step is to recognize the gender of this noun. Машина is feminine, right? That's why if you want to ask this question, whose, for feminine noun, you will choose this form. Чья. Чья это машина? Чья это машина? Right? This is my car. It's very easy. How to say my if we're talking about feminine nouns? Of course, we will say моя. Let's make up the phrase. It will sound like это моя машина. Imagine we're talking to this guy. Чья это машина? Это моя машина. The next picture, the question and the answer. Umbrella. First, we need to think which word should we use here. Umbrella means зонт. Зонт. Next step, let's think, is it masculine, feminine, neutral, or it's a plural? So, зонт, it's masculine, right? So, if we want to ask this question, whose for masculine noun, it will sound like чей. Чей это зонт? Чей это зонт? And if you want to say, this is his umbrella, it's very easy. As you know, his, this possessive pronoun in Russian doesn't change. It will sound like его. Это его зонт. Это его зонт. One more detail, my dear students. If we want to ask this question, whose, in Russian, we need to add this word это. Это. The same form for all nouns. I mean, for masculine, feminine, neutral, or plural nouns. So, you see, чей это зонт, чья это машина, чьи это друзья, чья это сумка, чье это фото, and so on. It's like a fixed structure. So, after question word, whose, чей, this word in the correct form, you just need to add это. This word doesn't depend on gender of the following noun. So form will be always the same. Это. You see, чья это машина, чей это зонт. It's like a fixed structure. One more part of exercises. Let's check yourself. Let's look at this picture, question and answer, and let's try to translate them into Russian. So, letter, right? Let's think how can we say it in Russian. It will sound like письмо, right? Письмо, it's a neutral noun, and this question word, whose, for neutral nouns will sound like чье. So don't forget about this word это and our noun письмо. All in common is чье это письмо. Чье это письмо. The answer will be very easy. Here, this word doesn't change in Russian, it will sound like ее. Это ее письмо. Это ее письмо. Это means this is, you know, and usually we start our phrase, our answer with this word. Это ее письмо. Это ее письмо. And one more picture. You can guess which word should we choose here. Glasses, of course, it's form of plural, right? So whose for plural nouns will sound like чьи. Then our word это, this word doesn't change. And this noun, glasses, in Russian is очки. So all in common sounds like чьи это очки. Чьи это очки. And the answer is это твои очки. Это твои очки. We are talking to one person. We're talking to our friend, for example. Это твои очки. That's it. If it's a little difficult to memorize all forms of Russian possessive pronouns and also 4 forms of these question words, this question word, whose in English, I mean. So anyway, anytime you can open the whole table and you can check yourself, and it will help you to memorize these forms faster. And as usual, please don't forget to practice. Now you can describe any objects around you. Please try to use simple words which you already know. For example, телефон, мама, сестра, собака, дом, машина, and so on. You can say it in Russian. And now, one more step, one more additional task for you. Try to add any possessive pronouns for these words, these nouns that you already know. And let's make up simple phrases. It will help you to catch up the grammar faster. So, это мой город, это моя мама, это моя машина, это мои друзья, это мой друг, and so on. Да? At least you can say something about yourself and about some objects which belong to you. So that's it, my dear students, and I hope that this part of our course, this part of our grammar will be useful for you. Of course, we will continue to talk about the main parts of Russian grammar. We will see these words, possessive pronouns, again and again in the next parts of our course, and as a result, you will memorize and you will learn them faster. So, as usual, I wish you good luck in learning Russian and see you in the next parts of our course.